There's a lot we can't control at the moment, but it's important to remember that stories can be told under any circumstances, because storytelling can be an especially powerful tool to raise your voice, define a moment, and connect communities. The Ghetto Film School proudly presents Film Credits. Together with AT&T, WarnerMedia, and community partners nationwide, we're shining a light on young people everywhere, responding creatively to this moment. We're asking young people, how does it feel to be connected right now? Can you invent a metaphor that expresses these feelings? Write a very brief short story that incorporates your metaphor. With any device of your choice, shoot a short film up to 3 minutes based on your story. Applicants must be 14 to 21 years old, and projects should be presented in English or subtitled in English. All films will be considered for finalist awards and will be presented in a special virtual event in the fall. 10 finalists will receive exclusive filmmaker engagements and prizes. Please visit www.filmcredits.org to participate in the challenge. Good luck, and we look forward to your short story.
Welcome to the Ghetto Film School Film Credits Award Ceremony, presented by AT&T and WarnerMedia.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Emma Jackson, your host for this evening, and you all, I am so excited to be here. And when I mean here, I mean in your living room, in your office, in your studio, wherever you are. We know that the world has changed in so many different ways, but the great thing is we found ways to still come together and stay connected in our separate spaces. That is why I am so excited for tonight, which is our virtual premiere of our talented 10 finalists for the first ever Ghetto Film School Film Credits Short Film Awards ceremony. You all, it is about to be a great night. But before we get into our films, we must figure out, how did we get here? The first stop, the Ghetto Film School. GFS is an award-winning nonprofit founded in 2000 to educate, develop, and celebrate the next great American storyteller, with locations in Los Angeles, New York, and London. Take a look at what GFS has been doing.
I'm very excited because it'll be my first time going out of the country, my first time in a professional film set where I have a major part in the production.
I'm 18 years old. I've never been on a plane in my life. This is cool. I don't know, I'm actually kind of blessed to even be here. It's sick.
It's extremely overwhelming, physically, mentally, emotionally, but I've been enjoying it a lot, especially since I'm going to go to college this fall, and I think this is a good sending off moment to my adolescence.
Scene 10, shot alpha, take 1. Let's have a clean entrance from this.
I think the opportunity to make a film abroad is an unforgettable experience.
Does that feel natural to you?
Healer should be here. You are passionate about writing. If you're passionate about film, if you're passionate about your craft, like GFS, will take you on, will use you, and will make you something great.
Wow, GFS is making its mark worldwide, but it doesn't stop there. The reason why we're here tonight is because Ghetto Film School, along with AT&T, WarnerMedia, and community partners nationwide created Film Credits, a short film challenge for youth ages 14 to 21. Now, the purpose of this challenge was to build and shine light on storytellers, because storytelling is a powerful tool to raise voices, define a moment, and connect communities. Sharice Bullock-Bailey, Chief Strategy and Partnership Officer of Ghetto Film School, has a few words for our filmmakers who took on the challenge.
It is true. This is GFS's 20th year, and it is no easy feat. We are so proud to continue to live up to our mission to educate, develop, and celebrate the next generation of storytellers, great storytellers. And tonight, we do all three. So pleased to invite you to welcome our amazing partners, Ann Winthrop at AT&T and Dennis Williams at WarnerMedia. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. AT&T and WarnerMedia are thrilled to have collaborated with Ghetto Film School on the Film Credits program and we're honored to be amongst such impressive talent for this virtual award ceremony. The events of 2020 have spurred critically important conversations around global issues, ranging from social justice to racial equity to disparities in healthcare and education. Millions of people, particularly young people like you all, are importantly making their voices and opinions on the issues heard through content and storytelling, a powerful vehicle for expression during a time of social unrest. This challenge invited young people to reflect on how they're feeling in the current moment. Specifically, we've asked participants to create a 3-minute video that answers the question, how does it feel to be connected right now? The purpose of this challenge was to shine a light on your amazing skills as storytellers, because we strongly believe that storytelling is a powerful tool to raise voices, define a moment, and connect communities.
Hi, everyone. As my colleague Ann mentioned, at AT&T and WarnerMedia, we know that we have a social responsibility to inspire human progress through communication and entertainment. And that's why we're so excited to showcase the finalists' work here tonight. Ghetto Film School was able to take your credible talent and passion for storytelling and pair that with industry and film professionals like editors and colorists and sound engineers, and further enhance your final projects. We want to thank every one of the youth participants in the Summer Film Credits program. Look forward to seeing you work in our industry. Congratulations on the job well done.
Thank you, Sharice, Ann, and Dennis, for that inspiring welcome. We also must thank our community partners for all of their support and connecting us to the different communities. We had an intimate evening of stars shining bright. Filmmakers hailing from across the nation, from places like New York, New Orleans, Los Angeles, and so many more. These enterprising auteurs have been working so hard with industry colorists, sound designers to refine their already outstanding work for the very special premiere tonight. You all, it is going to be amazing. From animation to Super 8 and special effects, there is something for somebody. Now you can actually check out a little behind the scenes of our virtual filmmaking process. It's pretty cool.
For me, the key areas that I wanted them to learn were like, how to think of their film in a different way. Not just like, framing and editing, kind of like, let's go out and film something, but also think about like the whys as to why are you doing that? Why is that light yellow? Why is that light red?
Finding out more about color grading kind of opened my eyes to all the different things that I could potentially do with the highly saturated images and what those colors could mean in the context of the film. So I have a couple ideas for what I'd like to do.
Color patterns can indicate a character's growth or decline, and their general emotional state and well-being throughout a film, which I guess is something that I hadn't really thought of before.
My advice for aspiring filmmakers is to learn the basics of sound editing, such as equalization, compression, gating. That can go a long way.
Put your energy into that story and create the story that you want the audience to read, you want them to know, you want them to feel. And I think if you just do it and you just go out there and put everything on the line, you'll be great.
As you can see, there is a lot of hard work that goes into filmmaking, and we are so proud of our students for persevering through these very unique times and still creating masterpieces. Now, I know you all are really excited about tonight's premiere, but before we get there, we have a few special messages from some youth talent, like Skylin Brooks from Netflix's The Get Down, Lyric Heard from Netflix's Roxanne, and Melody Heard from Kevin Hart's Fatherhood.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is Skylin Brooks, and I'm an actor. You might have seen my work on Netflix's The Get Down, or Fox's The Darkest Minds, or The Inevitable Defeat of Mr. and Pete. But I'm here to wish congratulations to all the winners of the Ghetto Film School. I've been hearing great things about you guys, but before I let you guys blow up on me, I just wanted to stop by and just tell you a little bit about myself and my story. With the support of my family, I've been able to do this in this industry for over 14 years and be successful thankfully, still. But to be honest with you, I had absolutely no idea this is what I was going to do. This was probably the furthest thing in the back of my mind. So nonetheless, to be good at it, it took countless acting lessons, acting classes, auditions, and hard work and work ethic to get where I am today. And thankfully, you've been able to see those accomplishments that I've done. So it means the world to me. But that's enough about me. You guys are the real heroes here. You guys are killing it. I've been hearing you guys doing your thing, making amazing stories and bringing them to life, which need to be shared with the world. But nonetheless, I have 4 simple things that I wanted to share with you guys that helped me develop my career and get to where I am today. Number 1 is knowing who you are. Know yourself. Don't be afraid to take risks. Number 2, be humble always. People appreciate being people that are humble. It's just the truth. And, don't need to brag all the time. But 3, never give up. As obvious as that sounds, never give up. And 4, never take no for an answer. Someone's no is another person's yes. You never know. With that, I leave you with this. If you love what you do, you'll get as far as you want in life. Continued success to you all. I can't wait to see what you all achieve next. And maybe we'll work together. Who knows? Down the line. All right, you guys. Congratulations again. Keep killing it. All right. Peace.
Thank you so much, Skylin. Now, those were some great tips. I hope you were taking notes because I was. Okay, enough note taking. I'm gonna go grab my seat because it's showtime.
Grab your popcorn, turn your phone ringers down, and your volume up because it's showtime. Our first film of the evening is Touch, a film by Alejandra Medina from Los Angeles, California.
My hands are desperate. To grip, to sense, to touch, to be back in a world of open spaces, full of faces that have dimension, not just 2D on a screen, scripted, too bright, too fickle, too loud. My hands ache to be careless, unafraid, not vigorous, meticulous, not shy to roam, to feel free. They want to hold yours and forget what it's like to wait hours, days. My hands are desperate, but they'll be patient, and so will I.
Up next, we have Time is of the Essence, a film by Samiksha T. from North Bergen, New Jersey.
This is the year that I and many of my friends turned 16. In quarantine. You don't understand. 2020 was supposed to be the year that I go to Sweet 16s, get my learner's permit, and travel to Washington, D.C. and Ghetto with friends. All of it set in stone, yet now canceled. I mean, we all know the reason why. But that last part, about the trips, you see, my friend Essence and I were supposed to travel together, and I ended up canceling on her, promising that we'd go junior year. Which is now this year and most likely not happening with the state of our world. I know, I am a terrible friend. But I can't just leave this matter alone.
So, I'm planning as I speak. Here's what we can do. Essence loves to act, so I'm thinking we should do like an online watch party of like her favorite movie, and then you can send her the goods. Did you text Jordan? Mami, estamos grabando algo ahora mismo.
This is her friend Jordan. Being friends with a baker and a business owner is a dream. She's always making stuff for us and was totally on board when we asked her to make Essence's favorite dessert. If I'm being honest, we had no idea what Essence's favorites were. I mean, she's not the type to rave about stuff, so I had to be really sly with this one. So I sent her a text asking her to answer a list of questions for some made-up BuzzFeed quiz. And she answered right away.
Okay, great. So, are you making the GovBall stuff or am I?
I'll do it.
So everything's set?
Yep.
Dear Essence, I know we missed out on lots of exciting things this year, so we're making it up to you.
Inside the CD case is a QR code with all of your favorite Tame Impala songs.
And a bonus.
You, Sam, and I at the GovBall that should have been.
By the time you get this, we'd already have traveled to DC via Google Street View.
And watched your favorite movie together.
Why are we doing this, you may ask? Well, we're bored, and...
Time is of the essence, and we only have so long to tell you how much you mean to us.
Talk to you later, Essence.
Next in queue is Sprouts, a film by Jonna L. from Los Angeles, California.
Hi, love. It's Mom. I'm worried about you. Call me back.
Mom, I know that I need a job. I'm the one who's looking for one. I don't know, I'm feeling like, what if I'm not good enough? It's just really hard out here, Mom, and I'm sad. I'm like literally eating junk food every day. I know. Yes. I love you too. Okay. Bye.
Coming up, we have Poor Rich, a film by Gabriel O. from Los Angeles, California.
So firstly, can you introduce yourself, like your name, where you're from, and anything else to start with?
My name is Richard Diaz. Friends call me Rich. I'm from LA. I like to play basketball. I like to skate. I just graduated from Marshall High, class of 2020. I volunteered to be documented for this project to follow the lives of students during quarantine and how I stay connected with my friends.
So how do you stay connected with your friends?
I have a lot of friends, so it's really easy for me to make friends. I'm very social with like new people. I can make friends like that. I'm very lovable, but you don't ask me, like, you gotta ask my friends. Like, let me call one of them right now. what's up, man? How you been?
Yeah, nothing much, man.
Hey, you down to like hang out today?
Nah, dude, I can't.
Oh yeah. But do you want to like play like later today? Like hop on? All right. Yeah. Cool. All right. I'll see you then. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so let's get to the next section of the interview. We actually interviewed a couple of your friends to see what they feel about you, and we wanted to get your reaction.
Right. Cool. Sounds good. All right. It's a Galaxy?
I don't really like Richard. Something
Oh,
about
he's
him.
dumb. He's a
He's
fucking
so annoying.
He's so annoying, man. I can't stand him.
I
He gets a little annoying sometimes. I just can't stand him.
avoid him.
So how do you feel?
Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, I thought those were my friends. Like, just I don't know. I have like no words. We could the interview.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah. I'll get on, hold up. Sometimes staying connected with friends, especially during this time, is like going out to skate. It's a smooth, easy ride at first, but you hit a rock and you fall down and you lose that connection. But you always get back up and put in the effort to not lose it. Whether it's FaceTiming friends or playing video games online with each other. You never want to lose that friendship.
I hope you all are enjoying these wonderful films. We're actually going to take a short break to hear a message from the Hurd sisters.
Hi, I'm Lyric Hurd. You may have seen me on Netflix's Roxanne with actress Nia Long, or maybe BET's All In with actress and rapper Little Mama.
My name is Melody Hurd. I'm starring in a movie called Fatherhood with Kevin Hart.
In acting, there's a lot of challenges because you have to work hard, study your lines, and practice all day.
My favorite thing on set is meeting new people, being different characters, and having fun.
You have to stay on course and work hard if you want to become really big stars in the film industry.
And congrats on winning the Ghetto Film School Film Credits Short Film Challenge.
Bye!
Bye!
They are so adorable and they truly inspire me, just like these next films. Let's see what we have up next.
Coming up next is Me, Dance, Freedom, a film by Asha M. from Brooklyn, New York.
Hi, my name is Asha Modi, and before the quarantine, I was a competitive squash player. I played tournaments and trained for about 6 days a week. But when COVID hit and everything shut down, it was all gone. And here I am, 6 months later, still unable to go back on a court. Because of this, there was a hole in my heart that no amount of working out could fill. There was no other physical activity that seemed to excite me enough to replace squash. That's when I found dance. Pre-COVID, I would not have considered myself to be a dancer. Maybe I would have said I was a choreographer, if even. But if there's something I've learned during this quarantine, it's that you can't wait for life to give you opportunities. You have to make them yourself. One day, when I was scrolling through my Instagram feed, I came across a post from a guy named Simon Hunley, who was offering free Zoom classes all week through his company, the Phoenix Boys. So, I took a leap of faith, and I messaged him. The next week, I took my first class, and I almost instantly felt that little hole inside me start to fill back up. For the first 2 weeks, I was in my grandparents' basement, where space wasn't an issue. But then I was back to New York City, in my small bedroom/makeshift studio area. And after that first class, I took class after class after class seizing any opportunity I could to learn. And yeah, I was ready to dive back in, but there was a certain amount of fear that held me back. For one, I'm an extremely injury-prone person, so the fear of getting injured loomed high. And two, frankly, I was afraid of failure. I learned very quickly, however, that no one else was in charge of my improvement. No one else could dictate how much or how hard I trained. So I trained harder. I worked on my technique, and I worked on new styles, and I worked on styles that I had previously seen as my weaknesses, such as ballet. I learned how to properly roll out and stretch and ensure that I didn't get injured. I trained as hard as I could, whenever I could, wherever I could. And slowly, I felt that hole that had once been inside me fill completely up and start to blossom into something new, something special. I learned to live my life through movement, and now I couldn't imagine my life without dance. But when I dance, it's just me. Nothing else seems to matter in those 40 seconds of choreography or in a piece of improv. It's just me. Dance, freedom.
Our next film is Just 5, a film by Andrew O. from Canyon Country, California. Up next, we have Eva's Field Trip, a film by Z. Sue from Brooklyn, New York.
Mr. Jelly, is that an airplane? Can you see it?
Yeah, it looks so close to us.
What does it look like?
It's very big, and it's white and blue. Oh, now it's gone. It's hiding behind the cloud.
I wish I could see the outside.
Don't worry, Ava. I'm sure you will be spin to this side soon. Then you can see all this view.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, at least I can hear it.
They call me J.O. Extra easy ear. Those we undefeated, y'all beneath the speakers.
Oh my god, Mr. Jelly, you might be right. It's happening. Wait, what is she doing? Mr. Jelly?
Yeah? I'm under you.
Is she gonna throw us away?
I hope not.
I'll never be able to see the outside. Oh my god, I'm out. I'm out. Oh my god, is that an airplane? It's so beautiful.
Hey, what?
Is it jelly?
It looks even better than from above.
It's so beautiful here.
Our next film is A Series of Substitutes, a film by Elliot Wright from Brooklyn, New York. Next up is Children of the Wilderness, a film by Joshua J. Williams III from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Society is changing. We need to love and treat each other equally.
We are animals to the animals, but not animals to the people. We become survivors every day.
Where the bugs lie, the trees grow, and the plants breathe. It's something called nature.
It's been rough for us. Don't let this virus stop you from having fun. Party all you want, but do it safe.
We feel isolated. Luckily, there's technology.
Here's Leon Kellner's first offering, The Dipsy Doodle, played for listeners in Rhode Island.
This moment is life-changing. Can you imagine 2020 with no technology?
We are strong. We are lovers. We are the children of the wilderness.
Our final film of the evening is Distant Bond, a film by Sam Haddon from Pace, Florida.
We're excited to be celebrating the top 3 finalists from tonight who have been selected by a jury of industry experts. The following films will be showcased on a new platform titled Elevating Diverse Voices. This platform is a collaboration between AT&T and WarnerMedia to highlight content created through their media making programs. Please put your hands together for these phenomenal filmmakers. These young people worked extremely hard to express how it feels to be connected right now. Now, after a long deliberation, our judges have come to the conclusion of who our top 3 finalists are. Sprout by Jonna L., A Series of Substitutes by Elliot Wright, and Time is of the Essence by Samiksha T. So now we are going to talk with our finalists. We have Jonna L., who is the creator of the short film Sprout. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. I am well. So please tell us, what was your inspiration behind creating your film?
My inspiration was basically I see a lot of adults and a lot of my elders and people I care about. They often carry baggage from their childhood. And I think that everything starts at childhood, the root of your happiness, your issues, everything. So I really wanted to create this film to help older people heal and connect with their inner child and figure out their issues and everything about that.
I love that. Now, how long did it take you to create the film from start to finish?
It took about a month. And the first 2 weeks, I was just like planning everything, writing scripts, figuring out my actors. And then the second week, I was shooting. And then the third week, it was just post.
Yes. So this entire challenge is about connecting with one another. What advice would you have to somebody who wants to know how are they able to connect with other people right now in this moment?
I think just try your best to talk to people and call people on the phone and see how they're doing, because we're not really connecting in person right now. So it's important to look after each other through what we can. And so my advice is just look out for each other as best as you can with what you have.
Thank you so much, Jana. Your film Sprout was amazing. We're so excited to have you as our top 3 finalists. And thank you for sharing your work and being a creative. We truly do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
You all, that was beyond amazing. I cannot believe that all of our finalists are just so creative. They're so beautiful. They're so powerful. And they're sharing this work with us during these very unusual times. And they're still, creating awesome work. Next up, we're going to have Elliot Wright, who is the creator of a series of substitutes. And you all, trust me, that film is it. All of these films are it, and this film is it as well. Elliot, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing great. I'm doing great. Can you please tell us, what was your inspiration behind your film?
Yeah, so I was noticing that through the process of being quarantined and not being able to see any of my close friends, I was sort of looking for substitutes to sort of like figure out what I could do instead of spending time with people, whether it was reading or watching TV. And even video calling with people isn't quite the same as being with them in real life. And so I think my film is trying to address that, I guess, in a way that it's hard to articulate with words.
That is real. So what advice would you give to anybody who's trying to feel connected in these moments right now?
I'd say to really utilize the power of the internet. There's any small little thing that you love so much, there's an entire community of people on the internet who love it just as much as you. And I've really found through this whole process, reaching out to people on the internet and joining online communities has been a great way to stay connected.
Yes, stay connected, because that is what this is all about, being connected and being together no matter where we are. So we want to know, what is up next for you, Elliot?
That's a great question. I think I'm just going to continue to learn from the people who are creative around me, find my skill set, and just try to make as much stuff as I can and try to make as much good stuff as I can.
Yes, we love making good stuff. I love making it. I love watching the good stuff that you make. Do you have any last words for anybody who might be similar to you and wants to start filmmaking?
Yeah, I'd say that you don't have to wait until you have a good camera. You don't have to wait until you have a really expensive editing software. I made my film on my iPhone. I don't own an expensive microphone. I don't have expensive equipment. You just start with whatever you have and you can still make something really good from it.
Yes, well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm so excited for you as a top 3 finalist. And continue to be great. I know you're excited. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Bye. You all, we have one more of our top finalists with us. And trust me, this film is it. Just like all of our top finalist films are. We have Samiksha T, who is the creator of Time is of the Essence. Samiksha, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am well. I am so excited to have you here. I hope you feel my enthusiasm. The question that I have is, I want to know, what was the inspiration behind your film?
So the inspiration behind my film, Time is of the Essence, is of course my friend Essence. The title is a little play on words, but I wanted to really showcase her bright and youthful energy and her pure soul, and I think you can really see her personality shine bright in this film. But she was the inspiration.
Yes. So in terms of friendships, we have been separated for quite a while. How do you keep up staying in contact with your friends?
So it's definitely a little bit harder with quarantine and not being able to see each other regularly, but we communicate all the time. We text and video call as frequently as we can, and we're always keeping in touch, though virtually.
Yes. So we want to know, what is up next for you?
So I'm currently writing scripts with friends, planning production, and hopefully new projects start to come, but I am always, always, always planning something new.
Yes, I love that. Always planning. We're so excited for what you have. Do you have any last words or advice for any youth who wants to get into filmmaking?
I think, like Elliot said, you don't need any fancy equipment or gear to start a video project or a film. You just need your phone and people around you who are willing to help. And there are people around you who are willing to help. Just like I have friends who help me with this project. Utilize your resources and use everything to your advantage because it's right here and we have the time in quarantine.
Yes, Samiksha, thank you so much. We're going to bring up all of our top 3 finalists, Jana, Elliot, and Samiksha. Thank you all so much for creating these masterpieces and being a part of this challenge. Thank you so much. We hope you all have the great rest of your evening and continue to be awesome. Bye. Thank you to all of our artists, their family, and friends, along with our community partners and presenting partners, AT&T and WarnerMedia. And thank you for joining in with us this evening for a wonderful night of creativity and art. I hope that you were connected and inspired. Make sure you follow and stay up to date with Ghetto Film School at Ghetto Film School on all platforms. I'm Emma Jackson, and again, thank you for joining us and supporting the next generation of great American storytellers. Have a great night.